Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Manny Monday. Another beautiful Christmas design, along with a giveaway to Ulta. Stay tuned. Hi, everyone. Great to see you and great to be back. I missed you guys very much. I am excited to share this Christmas design with you since it's going to be matching with my Wear It Wednesday themed Christmas outfit. Let's check out the nails first. Aren't those adorable and cute? Oh my gosh, candy canes and holly. I love the way these turned out. They definitely look like candy. My husband said my fingernails look edible. Oh my gosh, hopefully he doesn't bite them off. But anyways, before we go on and read the words of Jesus and then go on to the video, I just want to ask you guys, those of you that are not subscribed to my channel, I've noticed some of you are watching me, but don't even realize you're not subscribed. So let's start with, if you are new, right there is the red subscribe button. If you can make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, hit the notification bell underneath that and you'll be notified whenever I make a new video. Please share around my channel. I'm trying really hard to grow this channel because I want to help many people with their faith, with fashion, with nails, with the Lord. I'm really trying to grow this channel, and you guys have been just wonderful, and you could, help even more if you help my channel to grow. So please share it around and definitely shoot me a thumbs up, which helps my channel to grow as well. And shoot it up if you like the nail design, if you loved the verses and love the giveaway I'm doing, because it makes me smile and happy. All right, let's go on to the words of Jesus for women first. And I'm going to read this version, but then I'm also going to read the version out of my Bible because I'm big on King James. It is the closest to what I believe would have been the way God would have wrote the Bible. Many different versions right now, and the devil can really do a lot of work through things that have been changed from the way God wrote it. So I'm going to read it out of here too because this one's such a small version compared to what the Bible says for the same verse. This one is on who are you trying to impress? And this is very important, guys. Listen closely on this one. It's Matthew 23:5, and this is the NLT version. It says, everything they do is for show. Now, the version I have in the King James for Matthew 23:5 says, but all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries, and enlarge the borders of their garments. This is such a great one, you guys, and it's important for us to understand our walk with the Lord. This goes on to say, why do you do what you do? Assuming you are a Christ follower. Do you join Bible studies, work in Refuge Ministries, teach Sunday school, pray aloud in groups? Whatever you do, why do you do it? Do your actions come from a heart devoted to serving God? Does your actions come from a need for others to see you and admire your very spiritual behavior? Don't serve God for the praise and admiration of others. Do it because you love God completely. And I like that. And it is important to do that. Now, I want to be humble and I want people to see me as a Christian. I want them to see the realness in me. Of course, God knows the truth. God knows that I'm a real person, that I do love God and all of that. But I want to know that my actions are coming off right and not that I'm trying to be preachy and that I'm not following Christ right. I say all of this stuff even for myself and hope that somebody will get something out of this. But I say it for me too. This is teaching me. I always ask God for more wisdom, knowledge, faith, strength, and love. And to, learn and grow. We need to learn and grow every day. That's why it's important to read the Bible and to spend quality alone time with the Lord, praying to him and getting and seeking the Lord as much as you can. And so I do like that. So it's something to question yourself. What type of Christian am I? Am I fake? Am I phony? Am I real? Am I really following with the Lord? And I pray all the time and ask God, God, I hope my heart is pure. I am not out to be any kind of a hypocrite or, a fake person, but God knows I'm real. That's all that matters. I only need to prove it to him. But I want to be as real as I can be, and I want to come off, so you guys can see the Holy Spirit shine out of me and see that I am a real person and a kind person and loving, and that I truly do do love God. And my preachings is because I love the Lord. That's why I want to share it with the world. I want to get it out as much as I can. And that's another reason I want my channel to grow, because I want others to come to the Lord. I want them to understand what type of life you're going to live when you're walking with the Lord. It's just amazing. And you won't fear things as much. I mean, 365 times he says in the Bible to fear not. The only person we should ever fear is God himself. He's the only one that truly can cause anything to go wrong for you in your life. The world can't hurt us. You know, we've got the COVID going on, but people forget. You know, a lot of this is media stuff to scare us. But do you think about the accidents that happen daily? Do you think about, just the deaths that happen daily, the killings that go on, everything that goes on daily, people dying of cancer, dying of this or that. People die daily because when we are born, God has a set time when our time is over and how we will die. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm heartless. I feel so bad for the people that have lost people to the COVID. What a terrible thing. But this isn't the only virus that has ever hit our world that has killed millions of people. And it's part of what it has says right in the Bible. It says in the Bible that, viruses would hit our world and different things would happen when the world was drawing near to an end, and things like that would go on. So it's not to be unexpected. Now, if people are walking right with God, they won't fear this because you know where you're going when the world ends. But you know what? My heart goes out to any of you that lost anybody due to this COVID. I'm very sorry. And you just have to try to remember and hope that they had a Christian walk with the Lord. You will see them again. And just pray to God to help you to get through the hard times, because we can't live forever. It's the inevitable. One day we're all going to die unless Jesus returns before our time is up. And I do believe it's coming near. I do believe it's drawing very near. So just try to live the best you can and get Jesus in your heart, because during hard times, that's when he's there. He's there the most. That's why I talk about that footprints. When the person thought that Jesus left when it was the hardest time is when Jesus actually was carrying him. And Jesus will carry you through the hard times. So be strong. Be strong. We're going to have lots of other things that are going to hit our world, but we just got to remain Christ-like, pray, preach his word to other people, be disciples, the work of the Lord. I want to be doing the best I can when Jesus returns. I want to be in the Bible studying or teaching it to somebody or something for God. That's what I hope I'm doing when Jesus returns. So just remember, check yourself and see what type of Christian are you? What kind of Christ follower are you? You do all these things, and I do go to Bible studies. I do go to church. Just like I went to church, and sure, I caught the COVID, but every one of us did at the church, and every one of us got through it just fine. I was sick for 2 or 3 days and it was nothing. I've had flus way worse. Now I know that people have had this and it's been way worse for them, and I'm so sorry. But what I'm saying is I will not stop going to church. God says right in the Bible, we need to be in church. That definitely needs to be essential, is going to church. So I will continue to go because I don't fear anything. If I would have died from this, I knew I was going to heaven, and I'd rather be there than here. So just make sure you guys try not to fear, because fearing is something that very much upsets God. He doesn't want us to fear. That's why he says it 365 times to fear not, and know that he is with us. He'll never leave us nor forsake us, no matter what we're going through, and know that we can't live forever, but of course we'd love to live a long, long life. But remember, when you do die, if you are walking with Christ, you're going to heaven. And it's a much better place than here. Streets of gold, you guys, streets of gold. So I hope none of this offended anybody who has lost somebody. I am, by all means, my heart goes out to you, and I pray for all of you for your safety and your well-being, and a hedge of protection every day for each and every one of you. And if I don't know your name, then I will tell God all the people that watch me and all the people that I watch. But I do specifically mention certain names. One of them is my friend, Lila, I believe. She lost her dad. Lila, I'm sorry for that. And my prayers are with you every night. And I was away. If you guys want to know why I was away for a week, I lost my uncle. My uncle was almost 83 years old. He had bone cancer. He had a septic infection running through his blood. He had osteoporosis, and he had heart problems and just a lot of things going on. And he ended up in the hospital, and they just knew that he probably wouldn't come out that things were pretty bad for him. He had been dealing with all this stuff for quite a few years. So I'd lost my uncle. So if you could just keep me in your prayers for that, I'm just, grateful and hopeful that he's in heaven now with the Lord and out of pain. And I'm not real sure, if he was walking with the Lord or not. I hope he was, and I hope he's in heaven, and I'll get to see him again one day. But that's why I took a week off, just to be with my, be there for my family and everything. And of course, the funeral I did not go to. It was very small. Only a few people could go because of this COVID. But if you could just keep me in your prayers for that. It's hard when you lose somebody right before the holidays, but we all understand you can't live forever. And I'm just glad that he's out of pain. So that's why I was away from the camera for a little bit. But I'm back and I'm happy, and God is good. So start your day, go through your day, and end your day with Life's Manual, the Holy Bible. Don't read the media, the news, the dictionaries, newspapers, all of that. Just read what God wrote in here, and that will teach you how to live. That will, help you to get through pandemics and different things like this, because we know that God is ultimately in control of our world. No matter how much people want to think he isn't, he is. He's in control of our world and in control of even this presidential election. The outcome will happen with what God wants it to happen. So just trust the Lord and put your faith in him and read his scriptures. Get on your hands and knees praying the old fashioned way. Make it a mandatory thing every day, a certain time of day that you'll go spend time alone in a room with him, and, make that a New Year's resolution, but start right now. No reason to wait, because the Lord can return anytime. But get that quality alone time with the Lord, getting a personal relationship with him, reading his word. And I'm going to start at the beginning and to the end. I'm going to start reading this whole thing again. I do read a lot, but I want to read the entire Bible. I'm going to challenge myself to do it in like 60 days or 6 months. I'm going to try to read the entire thing, but I want to get closer to him. And then I want to start over again and just read. It definitely makes you feel better. It makes you just the happiest person around. It makes you feel good and makes you not worry about nothing, because Jesus is always there. And be good and kind to everybody. We're all going through a hard time right now. So remember that. Be kind to everybody. Be loving to everybody, and pray for everybody. Everybody. Even they say, pray for thy enemy. Pray for thy enemy, that no harm comes upon them, and pray that they have a good life. So that being said, let's real quick go over the rules and the giveaway. I am giving a $10 Ulta Beauty gift card and some bra clips that you put on that help to cinch in your bra. This bra I have on actually has that built into it. It's really neat. Maybe I can show you real quick. I'm not sure if I can. I'll pull it down to show you. But this one came built in. I hope you can see that. It's built in clips. So it's a great idea to have these. I love these. I own them too, and I love them. I use them all the time. It's perfect for like the holidays coming up, and you got these dresses that you don't want your bra strap to show, but you don't want to wear a strapless or go without a bra. You can pull this in. So this is a great thing to have. There's a nude one, a white one, and a black one. Perfect colors. And that's basically the colors of the bras that we wear. So I know there's different colors, but I'm just saying, basically that's our main colors we wear. So you guys will get this and a $10 Ulta Beauty gift card for Christmas. Now, the rules to this one is, what you got to do is, with this nail design right here, I would like for you to guess what I am going to be doing for my fashion on Wednesday, on Wear It Wednesday, that I do with Santa Claus. What theme am I going to do this year? And you need to let me know what I did the prior years. I did 2 more. There's 2 more. Last year and the year before, I did them down at the Mall of America. This year, I'm not doing it at the Mall of America. Just too busy down there. Too much going on. And not sure how they're even doing it with Santa Claus. I'm not sure this year. And they're just really, really a lot of cops around and stuff like that. Well, in there, like the security, making sure that you can't even pull it down for a second off your nose. And sometimes people got to breathe. So I just want to go to a small mall and do it. I'm hoping Santa will be there. I'm not sure if we have to stand behind him, in front of him. I did see how people doing it kind of in front of him. So hopefully we'll get to do that. But with this nail design, what theme do you think I'm going to do this year? And you need to know what I did the last 2 years. And you won't be able to go back and look, because I'm going to lock those ones until after Wednesday, and then I'll open them back up. I want you guys to be honest and not go back and look. I want you to be honest. Tell me what I did last year, the year before, and what I will be doing for the theme this year. It's a Christmas theme. It's a fashion look done in a themed look for Christmas with Santa Claus. So you guys do that, write it down in the box. And if there are a few of them that wrote it, I'm going to go with the first person. I'll look at the times. The first person that wrote it in will be the winner. So good luck to all of you. And I hope you're excited to be winning this. So get ready, you guys. And I just want to do this to help my channel to grow and just be able to give you guys a gift, but make it fun by having it be a contest. So Other than that, I hope all of you are staying safe, happy, healthy, leaning on Jesus, trusting the Lord, keeping your faith in the Lord, and drawing near to him and, getting that personal relationship with him. I love all of you guys very much. Everybody take care. God bless. And I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. Now, on to this candy cane nail design. Hi, everyone. So here's what I chose to go with for this week's Mani Monday. A beautiful December Christmas look with candy canes and holly. Stay tuned to see how I did this one. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Mani Monday. Getting ready to do another December/winter/Christmas look. And this one and the next one are going to be very Christmassy, since this one is the one that I do every year when I go sit with Santa. Unfortunately, I don't believe I'll get to sit with Santa, maybe possibly next to Santa, behind Santa. Not sure how they're doing it this year because of the COVID, but I am not doing it at the Mall of America. I'm going to do it at a very small mall, and I do believe Santa is there, just not sure how they're doing it. So, but I always do a fashion look that follows with it, and I explain the whole thing in the intro. So just make sure you watch that intro because I'm doing a giveaway. So hopefully you watch that. All right, let's go over the supplies I used to start this off. And we're going to be doing a candy cane striped look on the glitter nails. And the other one, we're going to have a glitter over it like that. So let me show you. I started the nails off. So for the green ones, it's the Sally Hanson Miracle Gel. It's a beautiful kind of tealish green. It's gorgeous. And it's called Style Maker 350. Got that from Walmart. And then I used this one that I also got from Walmart. And it's also a salon, or a Sally Hanson, sorry. What a perfect name. It's called Snow Globe. I started that on the nails first. It's got some chunky glitters in it and some small glitters in it. And it's done in that iridescent, so it shifts color. But it wasn't enough. So I used this first because I really loved the look of it. And then I went over the top of it with this one from Five Below called Unicorn Dust. And it's also got chunky and tiny glitters in it and some kind of more white glitter to it, which is absolutely gorgeous. And it's got the iridescent look as well. So I did both those glitters together. So you see underneath, it's got some of the look, and then on top, it's got the other one. All right. And then I did that different on both hands. As you see, I've got the pinky and the pointer here, and then the two middle fingers done with the green here. The thumbs are done with the glitters as well. Those ones I'm going to be doing the candy cane striping in the green, and I'll be using the polish to do that so we get the exact same color. And then I want the green ones to have the glitter over it, and the glitter I used was this one here by Sinful. I'm not sure where I got this one, and it's called Blue Green G, and that's what I'm saying. It's more of a bluish green, so that's what I did. I went over so it would match the polish. It was the closest one to the polish, so that's what I did over the top. I did 2 coats of that, and that's what I'm going to be doing over here, just leaving them really, glitzed up like that. And the other ones are going to be candy cane striped with the green. I'm going to use Robin Moses's brush. It's robinmosesnailart.com is how you order, and it's the wand, and there's the tip. I keep them dirty in between and clean it with 100% acetone, just rolling it to get the paint off. All right, and then I will top everything off with the Seche Vite Dry Fast top coat, and that should be all. Of course, you guys would have seen the intro photo, and now let's get started on that. All right, I'm going to do some of the striping, and I'll come back in to show you guys. All right, so now we've got the candy cane striping going, and doesn't that look just adorable? Especially with that glitter background. Really makes them look like candy. They look tasty. Now I made a mistake. I said that I was using her wand. I'm actually using her unicorn, the long striper. That is working better, and I'm using polish, and I'm just putting a little bit out at a time since polish dries so much faster than acrylic paint. Acrylic paint you can even get wet with water. So we're just doing a little bit, and I'm going to draw in here so you can see how I'm doing this. All right, so we're going to start getting a kind of a good amount just on the end, because we're going to start with a wide stripe first and then go to a thin one. And we'll start about right here on the nail. This is about where I was starting with all of them. And you just want to go across, making a wider stripe to start with. Okay, if you need more paint, just dip back in, because Gotta kind of go over these a couple of times, you know, just in the one time you're doing it. Just go over it a couple times just so you can get that green to look more like, you know, the nails on the sides. Because it is the same green. Of course, the other one's got 2 coats, and this is only going to be 1. So kind of just go over them, you know, a little bit more. And it's okay if the color is just a slight, you know, slight difference. That's fine. Then you want to get a tiny little bit of paint. So we're going to wipe this off. And let me just kind of clean this brush because I was doing the other nails and it gets clumpy. Okay, so we're just going to get just a tiny bit now. And we're just going to set it down and very lightly go across. Let the striper do its job and just run it down your nail. So when it starts to run out there, just go back and run it down the nail again. Because you just want a nice little thin green stripe there. And then we're going to go back to another thick one again. So now we're going to get a bigger amount of paint. And if you start to run out, again, you want to just put out a little bit more. Put a little bit more. Just don't get too much out because polish dries so much faster and then you're just wasting it. So now I'm going to do a wider one again. Again, just, you know, making it wider by just going back and forth, you know, widening it out and just get it down to the end there and just straighten it out. This wand is fabulous for making these nice, perfect lines. So just, you know, smooth it out and just go down, get your wide stripe. Then we're going to get a little bit again and do a nice little thin one here. Just a thin one. If you run out, like I said, just dip back in and get that going because you want to get enough color in there so that you can see it. And if you want to, you can go over your stripes again to darken them up. Then we're going to go above the big one and do a thin one again, just across that one. You're going thin, thick is basically how you're doing it. So it looks just like a candy cane. And again, we're just going to straighten this out here or give it more color. Then I'm going to get more paint again, and we're going to do another wide one. Okay. Pretty easy to do. This one wouldn't be too hard. This one would be an easier one for people to do. But again, pops so much pizzazz to it. You know, it's just really, really pretty. And I've done striping before, candy cane striping, but I don't think I've ever done it on my channel. So I do like it. If I have, sorry about that. Then we're just going to do another little thin one right above that one. Just like that. And we'll get a little bit more paint in there. Like I said, if they need to be darkened in, I'll go over them and darken them in. But look at that. Isn't that so tasty looking? Now you can see that line is a little bit thinner. So I am going to go over them and darken them up a little bit. Just so that the color matches a little bit. I mean, they are good, but as they're drying, they're just, I want them a little bit darker. I don't know, though. I kind of like the little bit of a contrast there. I kind of like the difference. So, but anyways, if I don't do that, the next step we got to do is we got to put the glitter over the green nails. So we're going to do that, and then I will return. If I decide to darken these up a little bit more, I will. Otherwise, I'll just be doing the green. So, be back in a moment. Okay, so now we've got the glitter on the green nails. And I left one open to show you. So we'll draw in here, and it's actually on the other finger. And what I'm doing is I'm going into the bottle, and I go like this, and I tilt it, and I just go like this, and I wipe off most of the polish because I really just want a lot of the glitters, okay? So again, dip in your bottle, sorry, and then just kind of wipe most of it off, keeping just most of the glitter, okay? And then just paint it on. Pretty simple. But we're doing a couple of coats just because, you know, you want this to have enough glitter on it. So again, I'm doing the same thing, wiping off, getting just most of the glitters because I don't need tons of the other, because when you have tons of the clear with it, you're not getting as much as the glitter then. So you want to just try to get your glitters. And you're going to do this a few times till you reach, you know, the amount of glitters you want, making sure you're getting all around the edges and everything. I'm going to do it one more time. Okay. Like that, getting enough glitter, and then go ahead and cap your ends. Make sure your sidewalls are good too. All right, and we'll just cap the end here. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Now, through my striping, I did decide to leave the striping just with the one coat that I was doing. I kind of went over it like twice, you know, while I was showing you on camera, but I didn't do it anywhere because I kind of like the contrast. When I'm looking at it, it's so pretty. It is a little bit lighter. You're not really noticing that in this photo. This video. Maybe you'll notice it in the photo. Maybe if I get up a little bit closer, you'll see it's just a slight shade off from the color green, but I really like it. Now, I do want to go over them now, though, and glitter them up with that same glitter. So I'm going to put some out on a cap, use the same striping brush, which is her, unicorn, and I'm going to go over the stripes and put the glitter in it with that same green. Let me get some done and I will return. Okay, now I've got the glitter on the candy cane striping. Isn't that beautiful? Now you'll see the difference between the two fingers here. That one's not done and then the one next to it is. Isn't that pretty? I love it, you guys. And this candy cane striping, you know, is so fun to do and so easy to do. Now, same thing. I've got some polish in a cap and I'm just waiting till I'm ready to do it. And then we'll get a couple little drops of it out. And I'm doing a little bit more when it comes to the glitter one, only because I need more of those glitters. So I got it out. We're just going to dip in with the brush like that. Let me draw in here now. Okay, dip in and get a nice amount for your bigger ones and start with your bigger ones. Okay, and go across, but make sure you spread out the glitter because otherwise it'll be clumpy and lumpy and you don't want that. Then when you're done, go to a smaller stripe with the little bit that's left on your brush. That's how I'm doing it. So I get a lot for the big one. I go to a big stripe and make sure that you spread it across. Like I said, it starts off like in a big clump right there. Make sure you spread that across. Then go to your thin one and go down with, you know, the rest of glitter that's left because it's so thin. All right, get another one. Same thing. Spread that glitter across, making sure that it flattens down. And then go to your smaller stripe to get the rest that's on the brush off. And we'll do this one right here too because there was enough on this brush to do that. All right, and finish that one off. But doesn't that just make the candy canes prettier when they're, you know, all glitzed up? I just love glittery stuff. I do sparkle and glitter. I'm just a girly girl. So, but anyways, I love this design here. I really think it's cute. I like how I did the nails a little bit different as far as the green, how I spread them out on the nails. They were different on one hand to the other, but the other three stayed the same. Well, actually, no, they didn't. So it goes like that, and then it's candy cane. See how they're just all different, and I like that. But the thumbs stayed the same, all right? So next I'm going to top coat with the Seche Vite Dry Fast that I always use. I'm going to end up doing 2 coats, though, because when you do anything with a glitter, you don't want to have that, you know, the chunkiness to it. You don't want to feel any of that roughness of the glitter. So I'm going to do 2 coats, and I'll return to show all of you guys the end product. Okay, so before I show you the end product, I decided to add in some holly with some evergreen acrylic paint so that you would see the green against the other shade of green. So up in the candy cane nails, you see I've got that holly, and then right in the center, I'm gonna add the little berries with Swarovski crystals. I'm gonna use those tiny little ones in there. I'll do 3 right in the center of the holly, glue it down with ASP glue, and I'm using acrylic paint right there. It's Evergreen by the Palmer Paints from Target. It's like a forest green. So it's a deeper green, and I'm using Robin's wand. We're going to use a smaller wand. So we will draw in here, and I've left a finger open to show you. Kind of doing it up in the corner here. So you just want to grab some paint. We'll do it over to this side and kind of go down a little ways on each side so that you get it in on both sides. So basically you just set your brush down and go off to one side and then off to the other, kind of like you're doing like almost like a bird. And then go again under it, off to one side, and then off to the next, and then just add a nice little line going down like that, coming to a point. There's one side of it. If you see that, I got to clean up that little mess there. Then the same thing on this side. We're going to meet them kind of to the center. So go to one side, go to the other, and let me turn my finger around here. And then again, one side and the other, kind of like I said, a bird, and then just pull it and come around like that. Don't worry if you get it on the skin, because real quickly I will use my cleanup brush and some acetone, and I will just get that cleaned off right away there. Okay, and then that little piece I got there, I want to clean that off. Okay, but now you see we've got the beautiful holly in there, and then we can add in some red with those red crystals. And you see when it dries a darker green, so it's really noticeable then. And in person, it's even more. So now I'm going to get the crystals on, and then I'll come back in and show you one nail with that. Okay, now I've got the holly in there. Isn't that so pretty? And it just made this design even more Christmassy. I love it. So let me draw in and show you real quick. This is a simple step. We've just got a little bit of glue on a cap here and a orange wood stick right here. And I'm just going to dip into the glue here, get a little bit of glue, and just put a little bit in the center here of your holly. And then we'll get 3 little stones here. Move that out of the way so you guys can see. Get 3 little stones here. Let's see, shake it around a little bit just so I can see these stones better. Okay, we got 1. I might have to get it wet a little bit so I can pick these up easier. Of course, I was having no problem off camera. I always do on camera. All right, and then just set it down. Grab another one. Set that down and grab a 3rd one. That one turned, so that won't work. I hate when they turn. Okay. This really doesn't take that long, you guys. It's just when you're on film, it's so funny how you can't even pick the stones up. I can pick them up so easy when I'm off camera. It's so funny. Okay, that kind of got a little bit of the glue in it, and it's going to smoke it out or, fog it out. So I'm going to move that aside. I'll grab this one here that I dropped if I can. And let me get lined up here again. This is so funny. I put all these stones on literally in about 45 seconds. I put them all on everything. But right there, isn't that pretty? Throw that one stone away. But oh my gosh, you guys, isn't that gorgeous? And it just made it more Christmassy. Last night when my husband seen this design, he said, you need a little bit of red in there. Anyway, you could put some red crystals in it. And I said, hey, I can do some holly. So that's what I did. Now, I would like to go over the holly. I'm wondering if I should to glisten it up a little bit, or if I should just leave it so it stands out more. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave it, because if I glitter it up, I don't think you'll see it as much. So now I am going to top coat everything. I'll come in and show you one of those. I'll be right back. Okay, now I've got them all top coated except for this finger right here. I'll show you. Just going over the stones, but I've top coated every finger now. So you're going to use the Seche Vite or whichever is your favorite dry fast top coat. And you want to do a nice thick liberal amount because it does dry fast. Just go over your acrylic paint though, just gliding over it because you don't want to smudge it. Sometimes they can be smudged, but you want to make sure that your design is completely dry prior to going over it, and then just glide over it with a nice liberal amount of dry fast top coat because it does dry really fast. And Seche Vite is my all-time favorite, but you can use, your favorite that you like. But I just am very stuck on Seche Vite. And I'm just getting around these stones really good, making sure that it's all good there. And then, of course, go down all your side walls with your clear and cap your end. But there we go. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wasn't that a great idea? My husband had a great idea adding in the red like that. It makes it even more Christmassy and will still go awesome with my Wear It Wednesday outfit that's going to match with this, the theme look I'm going to be doing. So now we're going to let all this dry up, and I'll come back and show all of you guys the end product. Alrighty, everyone, I am all done, and I love these. They're beautiful, they're cute, they're so Christmassy, and I really love the holly with the candy canes. I think that really did it up. You'll see in the video, I decided at the very end to add in the holly, to add some red in there, but I love this one. I just think it is super Christmassy and just absolutely beautiful. Can definitely be done in any colors you like. Candy canes come in all different colors, so choose a color you like and definitely try this out. It was really easy to do and have fun with nail art. I cannot wait to share the outfit with you guys for Wear It Wednesday. It's going to be my themed look that I do every year with Santa, and also doing a giveaway. So I hope that you've seen the front of this video. Definitely watch that and watch for the rules and how to enter. I hope everybody is staying safe, happy, and healthy, and leaning on Jesus. Everybody take care, God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload.